of course, The Black Table, and joining us is a local man with a global appeal, the ambassador of Singleton Town, yeah, Singleton. And the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Single People. And I'm very sure he has an Indian name now. I will call him Amtab. Amtab. I think
Namaste.
Yeah, he's the host, a content creator, and so much more. Big up to my friend and funny man, Iro Daniels.
Thank you
Iro,
so much.
You made it.
Thank you. I made it. I mean, sitting on the Black Table with legends, literal legends.
You said a few things 2 years ago on the Black Table.
Oh, yes. I remember that I'm a virgin. You want to have a follow-up on that?
Yes.
Let's get to other parts of the conversation, shall we?
You tell us down the line. Yes. So have you been, Iro?
I've been good. Life has been good.
Yes. You've been very busy.
Every day. Hero is the hardest working man in showbiz now. If I'm not mistaken.
Coming from the legend himself, Frank Edoho. I'm very honored.
No, I'm not. He does all kinds of things and everything.
All kinds of things, exactly. He does all kinds of things.
Very versatile guy.
Thank you.
What is it you wouldn't do, Hero?
I just get bored easily. So today I wake up, I say I want to do a stand-up special, and I do a stand-up special. I have a 1 hour stand-up special. I think I showed it to you, Frank, at some point. My dad introduced me, So I'm going to release it on my birthday, which is a couple of days from now, 26th of April.
Wow.
So yes, and people would say, Hero, you are a comedian too. I said, don't worry.
Are you not a comedian?
I've always been a comedian since.
People don't know. They just think I came out from nowhere.
Yeah, actually, I used to do stand-up comedy. Those days, then I just shut it down. I said, okay, I have to choose. Yes. I have to choose my poison.
You're awesome.
What do I really want to? So I just went. I said, from broadcasting, I could branch into. But once I'm typecast as a comedian, I can't get away from that. So
wow, this is actually very interesting. Yeah, you talk about this. There's so much we don't know, but thank you for telling us that.
I like being mysterious. That's the thing. You have to be mysterious. You have to have some parts of you that are hidden. Then when you give them out in just little measure, people would have that respect for you. But if they know everything about you,
true there.
Yeah.
I'm taking down notes, sir.
But you do a lot of things. I'm sure. Even if we tried, we couldn't even know everything.
Can't keep up.
Not only does a lot of things, a lot of people. You do a lot of.
I'm gonna drink to that. I knew that was coming. I just didn't know it was coming that fast.
Does your wife watch this program and hear your utterances?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't.
Very good. But I do have a story. There was a day his wife was on set, and he was so tamed. He was like a cuddly, lovable teddy bear. He was so tamed. He couldn't say.
You were pontificating.
He couldn't say a lot of things.
I was the real me.
Yeah, you were.
I just had to behave small.
Nice chicken. Anyways, we'll move on to our first segment, which is Would You Rather? And it says this: Would you take 100 million to stay in Nigeria or JAPA? I would like to quickly throw the questions to you guys and tell us. 100 million isn't that much of money.
It is, my brother.
Okay, sorry, I take that back. I take that back. I apologize.
What do you do apart from this?
Somebody asked me that same question this night.
100 million. Wow.
Okay, so.
Well, I need to get my paper right.
No. But
right,
Frank,
let me take it away.
100 million is not a lot of money for you.
Especially
that's just him. Yeah. That's less than. If I one season of a TV show, he gets paid more than 100 million.
Euro.
So
I need
which Euro?
Let's just.
Which show are you talking about? Is there something that you and my manager know that I don't?
Oh, so your manager is involved in this conversation? So
No.
Okay, something's going on here.
Please, let's not be humble about it.
But quickly, Frank, would you take 100 million? And
I'm staying here already. 100 million is like a bonus.
Okay,
I'm not going anywhere.
Answer taken. Hero, I know your answer, but just for the viewers' sake.
No, but honestly, it depends on what infrastructure is put in place for me in the JAPA I'm going to. I don't want to JAPA and I'm JAPA into the abyss.
Yeah.
So if you're saying, you're giving me a house that is paid off, I'm not paying any mortgage, right? You're giving me citizenship. I can now consider, because of the kids, my future kids, and all of that.
The kids,
let me secure a future for them. I'm not saying there's no future in Nigeria, but I might just say, okay, let me ditch the 100
that might sweeten the deal.
But if it's just to carry visa and put me and dump me in one country like that,
with your 100 million,
what is
Naira?
You say or JAPA? No, that's what I'm saying. I would choose 100 million because what is Japan?
100
I mean,
million
Japan
staying
are
here.
coming back.
Yes,
Japan
yes.
are coming back.
I think you probably have the same answer.
Well, because now I would have, but I need to play devil's advocate here. You understand? So if you japa, you have the 100 million with you.
No.
outside.
You have the 100 million to stay here.
And I should japa and go and suffer on the streets and wherever I'm japaing to.
When I can groove with 100
I
million
can groove
here.
with 100 million.
Yeah, I could do something with 100
Even if
million.
it can't buy you a house, but at least.
But it's
It can buy you a house
it's a
some- in
step
some
above,
places.
you
It can
know.
buy you a house.
It can buy you in some
can do-
places.
it can
But
do you a
I know your frequency is tuned
If you know,
to,
if you pass,
you know,
Lekki,
Nikon,
VI,
yeah.
and Ikoyi,
You can't afford it. You get a box.
So for me, it's a bird in hand situation.
Yeah.
You get me? I have the bird in hand. I'm not looking at the jackpot. Give me the 100 million here, now today. I'll make the best of it.
I think most older people will take the money and just make do with whatever.
Oh, yes.
situation
What did you just call
is,
us?
yeah. Most older people, not you. I didn't mean
Dude,
you.
we're old.
Okay, let's not use the word old. Let's say vintage.
You're making it worse.
You're making it political. You know what vintage
You just
is?
use mature.
Vintage is worse than old.
Yeah.
But vintage means something that's matured very well with
Vintage
time.
and ancient of the
Yeah.
days is the same thing.
Nation of days.
I don't know why people look for political correctness when it comes to, hey, you are old. You're old.
Okay, gang, you're old. Remember?
I'm older. I'm older. than most.
Okay.
But you say I'm old, I'm like, because I have so many people
that are older than
that
you
are
are.
older than me.
Yeah, I get it.
So when
I
you tell
get
me I'm
it.
old, I'm like, so what about those that are much older than me? Like, my mom's going to be 70 next month.
Oh, nice.
You get me?
Wow.
I have older brothers. I have cousins. I'm like, if I'm old, what would you say? I lost my grandmom in December, like So what would you say she was? She passed at 91.
No, the
Wow.
old. I think.
So when that old puts you in a certain class, like, there's nothing older than old.
No. I think it's from the person's perspective that's calling you old. If the person say, "Hey, wow, you're old," the person is probably comparing their age to yours.
Yeah,
I agree. Because
No wonder. That
of late I've been having receding hairline. So
Yeah.
my hairline just keeps going back, keeps
My
going
brother,
back.
welcome to the club.
So I'm just like, you know what? I've accepted my fate.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do a hair transplant like P Square. Peter.
Oh.
Yes, I'm dropping
He
names.
went there.
No, but it's true now. Peter went to Turkey. And
but it looks great.
he looked. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I'm not gonna have a hair transplant. I don't know.
Why?
But you're lucky to still have hair, that's why.
No, his hair was not even bad before he had the hair transplant.
Yeah, I know. It was just probably like mine.
But
Exactly.
there's nothing wrong with.
No, you have the money.
transplant.
Okay, maybe because
Yeah.
I don't have the money yet.
Zero.
All right, let's
and
go
you're
to-
working you're doing 5 entertainment jobs in a day, and you don't have the money for it.
So I'm just. I
He's
think
trying to be humble.
no, aging is a beautiful thing. So yeah, I think everybody should embrace it.
No. Look, I embrace it a lot. But some people call me old on Twitter, and then there was one guy that called me old, but he meant to be nasty. Then I said, how am I going to reply this guy? And you know what I said? I said, well, since age petrifies you, may you never grow old.
Oh.
And the guy said, thank you.
Wow.
What a moron.
You didn't get it.
What a moron.
Oh my.